Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl from Wyoming, Blessed with Tish. And if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below to be entered into the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We have that one in the 10,000. 10,000 is $100. Like, it could be a gift card, or I said gift card, but you know, we'll see what's going on in the world at that time. You know what I'm saying? So today we have a whole Dungeness crab, and this is a great big boy. He is I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, he's a big boy. Might use that as the thumbnail, you never know. We have some sausage, rice, and cucumbers. This is a new sausage. I've never had this one. It's a Cajun chicken. So we'll see. And over here we have some spicy Bloves sauce. That same one that I used in the crawdads and all that. Except, y'all, it's been frozen and it's gotten spicier. So if you see me like, I'm dying over here, you know why. And today we're just doing some good old water, because that's what sounded good. I'm going to put some water flavoring in it, and then I decided, nah. We made sure the microphone's working this time. So, ooh, look at that. I'm telling you what, though, that's going to be spicy. Just telling you, it's going to be spicy. So we're going to start with a sausage, rice, and cucumber. Shout out to Kim Ty for that, or Eat with Kim, because this is her thing. If y'all haven't tried that mixture of the sausage, rice, and cucumber, you really should. Now y'all know, I already cleaned him up. That way we can just get to eating. I figured out it's easier that way. And y'all already know, I use my teeth. Don't come after me. They make crab crackers. Yep, they sure do. They make natural ones too. What do you think animals use when they eat crab? Their teeth. Y'all already know, I love Dungeness crab. That's why we just have a little here, because I was like, that's a big crab. And it's a beautiful day. And I gotta go plant my flowers, because I think we're safe from freezing. Don't quote me on that. It's Wyoming. Is anybody from Wyoming on my page? I know I have a couple, but I don't know if they actually watch. But if you do, you know that Wyoming has its own behavior when it comes to weather. I seen a funny video yesterday. Somebody was like, it's from New York or something. They were like, who hit the shuffle button? I just laughed. I'm like, that's Wyoming all the time. It's Memorial Day. Well, it's not Memorial Day weekend anymore. But when it is, we always have funky weather. It was snowing through half the state. And that's how it always is. I was watching Casey Connection, and she did that Dirty Dozen challenge. Y'all, I won't be doing that. I ain't no 12 eggs. That, if you got irritable bowel syndrome, y'all, not to be talking about that, but you ain't gonna eat no 12 eggs. I eat a couple. a week. That's what I was going to put on here too, is I had some hard-boiled eggs I was going to put on here. Oh well, yeah, it happens. If y'all haven't tried Dungeness, you really got to. Find you some. Try it. It's delicious. So we all already know it is Ghost Story Wednesday. I'm trying to think of which one I want to do today. I have so many, y'all. Wham's a very active state when it comes to, or I should say paranormal active state. So I've never had that one. Oh. So the last one wasn't really like a ghost story. It was more, I mean, it was still not of this world activity. Oh, no. I hate when it breaks, y'all. Look at that. Great big ol' piece. These big ol' boy. Oh, no. Get us some onions. So, oh, we're gonna do another one from my aunt's house, old house. We're gonna do that. So we're gonna do. Oh, sorry, y'all. Something stuck in my tooth. Well, y'all remember the last story. He tried to slam the hand in the closet door. So again, I was up there. I hung out, me and my cousin. So it's kind of crazy the way my aunt and my mother had kids. My mom's younger than my aunt, but they had kids at the same time. So my aunt had a daughter in March of 79. And then another daughter in December 85. And then my mom had my brother in May of 79. And then me in September. So we're all the same exact age. Whereas my brother is the same age as my cousin. Just a couple months younger. And I'm the same exact age as my other cousin, except I'm a couple months older. But, so, we always hung out because we're the same age. But we were up there, or I was up there again. My mom worked, so my aunt would watch me. And so my mom was at work, and I was up there hanging out with my cousin. And we were inside the house. And I remember it being like a really, really sunny day. I remember that. And because we were outside most of the day, but it had turned nighttime, so of course we had to come in. And so we went inside. My one cousin's room, the one where he tried to slam the hand in the door, was in the back of the house. And then as you came down the hallway, my older cousin's room was right there. And she's 6 years older than us, y'all. So of course she didn't want us in her room, but we were. Because, you know, that's how it goes. And she wasn't home. I don't know where she was. So we were in her room. And we noticed sorry, y'all. Some chili went down my throat. But we noticed that there was like, she had this dresser with all her stuff on it. And we noticed that there was some like weird stuff going on it. Like things were moved that she never moves. You know, so immediately my cousin, one that's my age, she's like, oh my god, she's gonna think it was us. I don't know what's going on. So we're in there, and we moved it back before she got back, of course, so she didn't think it was us. So we're in there doing that, and then we left out of the room because it was like, okay, you know, you never know when she's gonna show up. She was an older teenager at that time. And it was like, let's go ahead and leave out of her room. So that's what we do. We go out, and all of a sudden we hear this big bang in the kitchen. And this is, you know, they're kind of not newly moved in, but hadn't been there a whole long time. And I'm like, what is that? My cousin's like, oh, he's in the kitchen. My aunt used to keep pie pans, like from pies, the aluminum ones, and he would take those and throw them on the floor. And I guess he had been doing this for a while. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird, you know. And so he continues to do that. Apparently this is like when he's throwing his tantrum, because he's mad that people are there or whatever it was. So this continues for probably a good 20-30 minutes, y'all. You go in there, my aunt will go in there and pick him up. And he'd just throw him back down. And if he ran out of those to throw, excuse me, y'all. If he ran out of those to throw, he would throw pop cans. My aunt is an avid Diet Coke drinker and has been since I can remember. So there was always lots of pop cans from the day. Because she used to drink like 12 a day. Or beer cans or whatnot. Cans of some sort on the counter. So he's in there. He's throwing stuff around. Throwing his tantrum. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. And eventually my aunt would get mad. And so she went in there and, like I said, I don't remember what she called him. I'll have to call and ask her. And she would yell at him. And tell him to stop. That was enough. So, and a lot of times he would stop yell. And then he'd go off and scare the birds. Because that's what he did. Especially when he was mad at her. So, he stopped. You know, we're all like relaxing, like, oh, okay, cool, it's over. Oh no, y'all. My older cousin comes home, right? And she goes in her room. And she's like she just screams. when she goes in her room. This thing, whatever he was, they say he was a child, remember, but we don't really know. But whatever he was, had decided that he was going to go tear up her stuff on her dresser. But on her dresser she had a beta that she had had for a while. He had decided to kill the beta. And yeah, they say they're not supposed to be able to harm you or things. Well, he killed the beta, but not in a nice way. Y'all, he had taken, she had like this little what would you call it, like hair clip thing that she put in her hair, because she had long, beautiful hair, and he had taken that and stabbed the fish with it. Like I said, this is a beta she had had forever, and so of course, you know, we go in there to see what's going on. And I don't know what set him off this day more than other days, or if it was more than other days, or if this is something that they truly went through each and every day that they lived there. But, so we go in there and we find that not so lovely thing. You know, her room's a disaster. It was like a tornado had went through it. It was crazy. And, you know, I was under the impression that they couldn't do something like that. But he sure did. So we're in there looking at this mess. And this little thing decides he's just going to go haywire after this. Like, I never, like, seen an outline or anything of this, or, you know, my aunt did, but I never seen it. So I never knew anything like that. But you could, per se, sense him where he was or where he had been. So we're in the kitchen, or in my cousin's room, looking at all this stuff, helping her clean it up, you know, all that good stuff. Like I said, he had decided he's going to go haywire this day. So he decides he's going to go back in the kitchen and start throwing stuff. Well, I don't know why, because he had never done this, I guess. He decided to start throwing knives, y'all. So she had like kitchen knives, and he's in there throwing these. My aunt stepped in there and she was like, nope. She was like, okay. I don't know what he's mad about. Don't know why or what set him off. She's like, but we need to leave. Well, there's one problem with that, y'all. To leave, he had to walk through the kitchen. I'm sitting there freaking out because I didn't, you know, other than that one experience with him, I hadn't experienced anything with him. And certainly never had I experienced something like this, where they became dangerous like that. So we had no way to get out. So we were just sitting in the living room, you know, because I mean, what are you gonna do if you call the cops? Nothing. What are they gonna do? They're gonna think you're crazy. Like, with mysterious things throwing knives in my kitchen. Please come make it stop. Yeah, that's gonna go over well. You know, and a lot of people don't believe in paranormal stuff, which is fine. I just do because I've been through it. And he went on like that for probably about an hour. And then he just stopped. Just stopped. It all stopped. Y'all. My aunt's kitchen was like he had trashed it. After that, he had every pan out of the cupboard. He had anything that was in the kitchen out. Everywhere. Scattered everywhere. It was a mess. Y'all, I didn't go back up there for a while after that. I was like, And then it wasn't. She only stayed there a little bit longer. And then they moved out. Because it was too much. He was too much. And I believe they have tore that house down now. I know last time I had drove by it, it was vacant. Can't imagine why, y'all. I'm sure anybody that lived there had to deal with that and was like, no, thank you. Y'all, I don't know what had happened in his life here on earth, but he was not happy. And he was going to make sure nobody was. Like I said, they didn't live there long. And she don't really even talk about it. Neither does my cousin. You know, there's some things that better left unsaid. I didn't live there, so I don't know the full craziness of what went on. I just know craziness I seen, and that was crazy, y'all. He was so pissed off that day. And who knows about what. But he was. We're going to eat this last one. And then we're going to get off here because I'm full. Y'all gotta try that. I'm a mess today. So be forewarned. They say they can't hurt you or hurt things. I don't know about that one. I'm glad she don't live there anymore, and I'm glad I don't ever have to go there again. Cause that one will give you terrors for a while. Y'all, my aunt had a hard time dealing with it after that, which I can see why. Like, if that's just one day, I can only imagine other things they did. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed my story and enjoyed my video, and I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday's special release. And as always, I hope you all are staying healthy right now, and as always, stay warm and stay blessed. Bye, y'all.